After the embassy of Israel to the Holy See criticized Cardinal Pietro Parolin's remarks on the Israel-Gaza conflict, Pope Leo has come out in defense of the Vatican diplomat, stating that the Cardinal had very clearly expressed the Holy See's position on the matter. Cardinal Parolin, the Vatican Secretary of State, had granted an interview to Vatican media on the occasion of the second anniversary of Hamas's attack on Israel, which took place on October 7, 2023. In the interview, he condemned Hamas's assault as inhuman and indefensible and called for the immediate release of hostages. At the same time, he urged Israel to uphold the principle of proportionality in its right to self-defense. The Cardinal drew attention to the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza, where the war has claimed tens of thousands of lives. He appealed to all sides to abandon the blind logic of hatred and revenge and reject violence as a means of resolving conflict. Cardinal Parolin noted that both Pope Francis and Pope Leo have repeatedly called for the release of hostages and a return to peace. He said, quote, "It seems evident that the war waged by the Israeli army to eliminate Hamas militants disregard the fact that it is targeting a largely defenseless population already pushed to the brink." End quote. The Cardinal lamented the international community's inability to halt the bloodshed, saying that nations with influence have failed to stop the ongoing massacre. He expressed hope in the ceasefire proposal put forward by US President Donald Trump, adding that the Pope shares this optimism. Cardinal Parolin also condemned the rise in anti-Semitic attacks, calling it a sad and equally unjustifiable consequence of the conflict. He reiterated that no individual should be targeted because of their identity and reaffirmed the Holy See's consistent support for a two-state solution as the path toward lasting peace. In response, the Israeli embassy in the Vatican issued a statement on October 7th, accusing Cardinal Parolin of drawing moral equivalence where it does not belong. While acknowledging his good intentions, the embassy said the remarks risked undermining efforts to end the war in Gaza and counter the global rise in anti-Semitism. It further expressed hope that future Vatican statements would reflect the distinction between a democratic state protecting its citizens and a terrorist organization intent on killing them. Meanwhile, marking the second anniversary of the October 7th attacks, Pope Leo once again emphasized the importance of dialogue in pursuing peace. He said, quote, "We must reduce hatred and rediscover the ability to dialogue to seek peaceful solutions." End quote. The Pope has also called for the global church to observe October 11th as a day of prayer for peace.